Here's a module I also came up with the help of Carlos from Venezuela. You can see this here is a Season 1-2 Steering Pod buttons from ideegeniali. So ideegeniali takes 12 volts ground, and then they have this other wire that he calls SIG, SNG, see right there. And that's actually a signal wire. So what happens is I developed, with the help of Carlos from Venezuela, a module that will help interpret when you hit a button to an output. So if I hit 1, 1 lights up. If I hit 10, 10 lights up. And that's hit 3, 3 lights up. There you go. So also, these will latch. So if you want to control your headlight switch through relays, if you want to hook up your fog lights through relays, or whatever you want that you always want to keep on, you can press and hold on, but just press and hold 10. And once you release it after 2 seconds, it will remain latched. And you can actually latch multiple circuits at once. So let's hold down number 2. And then there you go. Now 2 is latched. You know what? I don't think I have enough latched outputs. Hold on. Let me do number 7. 2 seconds. Let go. And now we got latched. So those will remain latched even if I hit the button again. So let me hit 1. You can see 1 blink there for that short pulse. Here's 2. Here's 10. And here's 7. I hit them all and they say latched. Again, 10, 7. Nothing changes. Now if I hold it down for 2 seconds and release, that'll turn off the latch. Same thing here. Let me hold that down. Number 2, turn off that latch. And then hold on number 10, turn off that latch. Now, I also have timer outputs on here. So I kept it simple just for testing purposes. 3 is 3 seconds, 4, 5, 6 seconds. So let's go ahead and hold down 6 for 2 seconds and release. You can see that it comes on, and after 6 seconds, it will go off. And just to show you 3 seconds, which is half that time, of course, hold it, release it, 3 seconds, and that goes off. Now, what would a timer output be for? And timer output could be for somebody who wants to do hook it up to a laser. If they actually want to put a laser on their car, I can't say that's illegal, but also smoke screen, oil slick, windows. You know, that way windows only go up and down for us briefly. But anyway, so it's a quick pulse, quick tap will give you a quick tap output. Even though these are timed, like I said, just get a quick tap, you're going to get a little pulse. And it's all negative outputs. These negative outputs here, I got 20 of them because you got 10 from one side, 10 from the other. And that is to also control relays. If you have a video player, like my video player I have that takes negative, you can control it from here. Or an MP3 player that takes negative pulses, you can control it from here. Or whatever else you have, maybe an Arduino or something like that, or a Raspberry Pi that you got hooked up that requires a quick negative pulse output. What's the next thing I've done? Well, I've actually made it. You can see how bright this is. So this is the standard brightness. Now what happens if I'm going to simulate if I turn on the headlights? Yep, that's right. I just dimmed ideegeniali. No modification required at all on ideegeniali, Season 1-2, but I just dimmed it. Now, so the hookups are power and ground, of course. Then you got 3 wires that go to pod 1, which is your left. 3 more wires that hook up the pod right. And then the 7th screw terminal right there, that is for your headlight switch. Brown wire from your headlight switches, your parking lights. So that way it knows when to dim. And then also the last screw all the way over here sends a negative output every time a button is pushed. And that little screw there would hook up to your tone gen on the back of your Voicebox. So that means every time you hit a button, boom, 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 you'll hear beep, beep, beep from the tone gen built into your ideegeniali Voicebox. Or if you have a Jupiter Voicebox or a Brennan Voicebox. But it does send out a negative output. So that's it. That's it in a nutshell. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you.